It's Eric here with you again on this Sunday. I did a video earlier this morning, and as we head into the midday hours now, I just wanted to do a quick update on where we stand, how much snow has fallen, and when we can expect the snow to taper off this afternoon. This is a pretty potent Alberta Clipper system. 48 hours ago, this looked like it would be pretty modest snow amounts, and the heaviest amounts would be more geared towards north central and central Ohio, closer to Mansfield, Columbus, Zanesville, places like that. But there's been a northward shift in the track of this system over the last 24 hours, really the last 18 hours. And this has put us in a pretty good zone for some pretty decent snow amounts. Now, as I mentioned in my earlier video, the good news with this is it's that fluffy snow. It accumulates efficiently, but it's got a lot of air in it, and it's easy to kind of brush aside, get your car cleaned off if it's sitting out. It's easier to shovel than the heavy wet stuff that we sometimes have with these systems. So it is snowing. It's going to keep snowing. How long is it going to be snowing for? That is the question. Here's one of our high-res models as we head through the afternoon. The clock time up in your upper left corner of the screen, and I think it's going to snow at a pretty good clip for at least a handful more of additional hours. This is at 3 o'clock this afternoon, 4 o'clock, and this is about the point in which from northwest to southeast, the snow is likely going to be tapering off. So by the time the sun sets this evening, between 5 and 5:30, we shouldn't have much more than flurries in most spots at that point. But through 3, 4, perhaps even as late as 5 o'clock, we can expect snow to continue falling at a pretty decent clip across the area. And we've already had between 1 and 3 inches worth of snow in most of our television viewing area so far. On top of that, here's just kind of a general idea of what we can expect as far as additional accumulations. A good, 2 or 3 inches in a lot of spots, maybe even 4. On top of what we've already gotten. So I think this is going to give us a storm total in most backyards across our TV viewing area of somewhere between 4 and 5, even 6 inches. Definitely an overachiever in the sense that a couple of days ago, this did not look like the kind of storm that would have the potential to produce that much snow. But these Alberta Clipper systems can sometimes really surprise us with how efficient of a snow process they can produce, especially when they're coming through a very cold air mass like we have overhead right now. I mean, it's 23, 24 degrees outside, and so this is what we call high snow to liquid ratio snow. Instead of a 10-to-1 ratio or a 12-to-1 ratio, it's more like 15 or 17-to-1. And so again, it's airy, fluffy snow, but that can really stack up quickly. There's really not much compaction that goes on with this kind of snow. So stay safe if you do need to be out and about for the rest of the day. The roads are a mess. If they are untreated and haven't been plowed yet, then it's not safe to be out there. That is for sure. This is not the kind of storm like we had last Sunday night, but it is certainly impactful. And if you need to be out, if you're heading to work, if you're heading home from work before this afternoon is through, just plan on pretty tough sledding out there on this Sunday. I'll keep checking back in on social media throughout the day with updates. In the meantime, stay safe and have a good rest of your Sunday.